Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, today is April 11th, 2025. The temperature here is almost 100 degrees here in the Phoenix area. Why don't you guys continue to pray for mercy from the hot weather by leaving a dislike on this video. I had a very bad day in large part because of how disoriented I was from the hot weather. Why don't you guys continue to pray for me? Let's pray again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, so let's talk about how the day played out because I had a very rough day. I had a job interview today at a different community college, and I really wanted that job, but not for the reason that you might think. I was hoping if I land that job, I could say that I want to start in the fall, and I could leave after the first summer section at my current job and have a good solid 2 months off. There are two trips I want to take. I'm dating a girl in Taiwan, but I also want to go somewhere cooler. Taiwan is also very hot and humid. I was hoping to also take a trip somewhere cooler. I haven't really decided where else yet, but Taiwan and a cooling off place, right? And so I really wanted the job at the other community college that I'm looking at. It might not necessarily be better, but it gives me an opportunity to take a vacation. That's what I'm thinking. At least I hate hot weather. I really, really, Peter, dislike it. But I had a snafu that almost led to me being late for the job interview. What had happened was that I was using the adjunct office last night and my computer was running something and I didn't want to unplug the computer. It's a very old computer. The battery often dies unexpectedly, and I decided to leave it charged overnight there. Well, it turns out this morning somebody needed to clean the adjunct office, and the janitor turned in the computer to security, which is good. At least they didn't steal it. But I needed to go to security, and when I got there, the guy was very confrontational. He asked me, what are you doing there late at night and all that? And it gave me a lot of anxiety. I have anxiety as it is. Now, what really confused the heck out of me is that I was just about to go to the office to shoot a video. And you guys know I'm offering a reward for anybody who can invite me to a house party, Easter party, birthday party, whatever it is, or a wedding or something. I'm offering a reward, and I was going to add to the reward. I was going to go to the office to shoot the video because we got really beautiful backdrop to shoot videos. I was going to offer, in addition to last time I showed you guys the bismuth statues, I was going to add these 5 silver coins. I was going to shoot the video there. I went to security to go pick up my computer. When I got there, I realized I didn't have my school ID either. I had to run back to my car. It's already very confusing. And when I went to pick up the laptop, my coins disappeared. I had accidentally left them at the security office, but I panicked and I was dumping out my backpack. It was everything, and I made a huge disaster in the adjunct office, and my coworkers all saw that, and I was really late as a result because I spent 20 minutes looking for them before I realized I might have left them at the police office that we have on campus. And I went back there. Sure enough, they were like right where I had put them. Nobody had even picked them up yet to put them somewhere else. So it was a relief, but then I was running late to go to Paradise Valley Community College, and thank God the college is huge. So I made the excuse that I had trouble finding the math department. And I had an otherwise good interview, except for the fact that I was already sweating bullets running through the campus looking for his office. And yeah, that's what hot weather does to me. Confusion and all that. On a good day, I might have thought of a better solution, right? I certainly wouldn't have ran so tight, right? When I realized my computer was safe in the police department office, maybe I would have gone to my interview first instead of worrying about the computer and running myself tight on time, right? and uh, which is why I'm offering the reward for anybody who can invite me to a party. I'm panicking because what destroyed me last summer was I didn't have a whole lot of friends. Every time I got into an inconvenient situation, like getting COVID-19, like a car breaking down, I didn't have anybody to pick up the phone to call, right? To ask for guidance or maybe ask for a ride somewhere. I didn't have that, and that was what destroyed me last summer. That's why I'm not very upset about. See, my one of my former students, he laughed at me for offering these rewards, and meanwhile, I look at him. I mean, he has a lot of acquaintances that he could uh, throw ideas off of at campus, but I don't think he has a whole lot of friends either. And I think he's just upset that he doesn't have the money to do what I'm doing. I think that's more, and he's upset that I'm blowing my money. That's probably what it is. But anyways, so the reward is up now. We got that 2 pound bismuth. I don't have it on me right now. It's roughly 2 pounds. It's the statue of the god of wealth, right? Chinese symbols on it. And now we got five 1 ounce silver rounds, and I'll probably add to the reward again until it is claimed. I'm hoping somebody will invite me over to an Easter party. Now, part of the reason I'm doing this is that I have tried to go to various events before. I've gone to meetup groups. There's this new app called Time Left that you could meet some random strangers for a dinner. I don't recommend it, and the reason I don't recommend it is I often go there and nobody will make eye contact with me. Like I'll sit there and when as I'm talking, have you ever tried to record a video and you accidentally have mute on, or you go to a Zoom meeting and you accidentally have mute on? When I went to that Time Left event or other meetup groups, I felt like that. And it's not limited to random strangers. I go to workplace meetings and I often feel that way too. Um, and so, which is why I'm asking you guys for help and offering these rewards, right? Hopefully, somebody will beat up the same wavelength as me. And I don't mean to have them set me up on something. No, just tug me into the group is how I want to explain it. Right? It's kind of like what was that space mission that uses ion thrusters? Right, just very tiny particles, and the spacecraft accelerates at a very very slow rate, but eventually it can get out of the solar system. Right, that's the kind of force that I need. Right, not jam me in there, but slowly tug me into the group. Right, that's what I'm shooting for. Now, just like last time around, I'll give the reward whether or not anything works because this is a numbers game. Right, if I have to do this 10 times, right, in order to make some connections, that's worth it, right? So this is just shooting myself out there and seeing what happens, right? Just like how many spacecraft did we send to Mars before we had one successfully land, right? Every one of them had value, right? Even though some of them crashed. One of them, we had the wrong units, right? A lot of my students make mistakes of not writing units on their numbers, right? Even NASA isn't immune to that kind of mistake, right? All right, please pray. Hot weather hasn't been very nice to me, and today was a prime example of what I fear the most. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. Please support by Whoever left a like, would you mind changing it to a dislike? Let's pray. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.